Hi and welcome back to another career clip. My name is Jörg, which is German for George, here at Find a Job in Germany in Berlin. How's the current job market situation, guys? George, I heard there are a lot of job cuts at the moment. Is it true? Hi team, there was just another layoff round in Europe and the US. Will my job still be safe when I come to Germany? People, here's what I can honestly tell you from my professional experience and after having monitored the German IT job market over the past 4 years. Some of you may know that we at Find a Job in Germany are a team of ex-tech recruiters. We worked in-house, we worked externally, and then we founded the company in 2020. And that means tracking openings on job platforms regularly has been and still is part of our job. Now, with regard to those questions from the beginning, here are my three main findings for you. First, job markets are country specific. Just because something is happening in country A doesn't necessarily mean it's also happening in country B. It has to do with laws, it has to do with economic developments, industries. Likewise, if news get out that Twitter or Meta/Facebook or whoever are letting people go, it doesn't necessarily mean that other companies in other countries will be doing the same. Each country has its own economic structure and its own job market dynamics. Also, Europe isn't Germany, and Germany isn't Europe, and Europe isn't the US. So be aware of generalizations that people are making. Talking about Germany, other than what you may believe, we're not a country of MNCs. Yes, most people know Siemens and Mercedes and alike, I get that, but that's not the German economy. The German economy is largely based on highly specialized SMEs whose names you'll have never heard of, and many of them are looking for tech and IT professionals. Watch my video from Hannover Fair to better understand German companies. Moreover, according to German IT Business Association, Bitkom, from 2018 until 2022, the number of unfilled positions in Germany has on average been around 100,000 each year. Now, this is not job openings, this is unfilled positions. That's where companies weren't able to find someone. And all of this was during COVID, when Germany had a negative growth of 4.6% in 2020. Second, I know it's not easy to digest the news of a company laying people off, but have you ever looked at who's actually being laid off? Because if you dig deep enough, you find that most people who get laid off, at least in Germany, are from departments other than tech and IT. Often the areas most affected will be R&D, HR, finance and admin, marketing. And why is that? Hiring tech and IT professionals is far more expensive because it takes longer. Now, that doesn't mean that software developers are immune to layoffs, but it does make sense to research what percentage actually counts for tech departments. And it all leads back to what I said before. There are over 100,000 unfilled positions here in Germany. Third and last, there are two ways of looking at job markets. You can do it from a short and medium-term perspective. There I would say it's always the same. Job openings come, job openings go. Like high tide and low tide. It comes and goes and comes and goes. Numbers go down when Germans fly off to Spain for the summer, and afterwards numbers go back up. And this is just one example. And this happens frequently and regularly. Okay? To us here at the company, that's pretty normal business. Now, it's those waves which you want to look out for, yes, but I generally advise to focus on the larger picture, and that is the long-term perspective. Because if you reduce your entire decision-making in life to short-term trends, well, good luck with that. We, on the other hand, have a hands-on, and I'm saying long-term trend here in Germany, which speaks a clear language, and that is that Germany is in need of more skilled professionals from abroad. Studies have shown that we need over 400,000 people to come and work here, and that is 400,000 people every year. Now, those are not all going to be working in tech and IT, but I've already dealt with the reasons for that in another clip if you want to go check that one out. We haven't seen too many layoffs, really, not more than the usual. Overall, the German job market has been doing pretty well, and there is a high level of job security. Speaking of job security, by the way, I need to quickly add this here. Legislation in Germany doesn't allow any quick hiring and firing like you may know from the US. Yes, you have to pass probation, but unless you haven't screwed up badly, after probation, companies here are only allowed to let you go if they're able to prove that severe economic struggles are forcing them. German labor law is employee friendly, and if that ever happens to you, you'll already be in Germany and it'll be so much easier for you to get calls. Now, Coming back to job openings and the economic situation that some of you might be wondering about, honestly, I can just tell you what we're telling everybody else in our get to know calls. We've essentially built this company during COVID. Job openings came, people got offers. There were so many variants of the coronavirus with worst case scenarios. Job openings came, people got offers. When Russia attacked Ukraine and the stock markets around the world fell, job openings came and people got offers. Now, I'm not able to predict the future here, and there's still going to be layoffs in the future from various companies. But honestly, I'm certain about two things. The short and medium term dynamics of job openings aren't going to change a whole lot because they are inherent to job markets. Long term, though, Germany needs more skilled people, talented people to come here and work in Germany. That's just a fact. And tech and IT is one of the areas which is going to be highest in demand. One last word about those companies which are letting people go. Maybe their business wasn't as sustainable or profitable as everyone believed. After all, Meta/Facebook has been spending billions on the metaverse, and Twitter, well, hasn't generated as much turnover as they should have. So in your recruiting process, this is definitely something for you to evaluate. Is your future employer doing well? Ask them in your final round, where is the company heading? Is it a future-oriented business model that they're running? Is it a resilient industry? I'm sure I'm going to be talking about that in another episode. For now, thanks for watching. And if you're interested in our personal coaching program to find a job in Germany, watch this video to see and understand how we work and how to get in touch. All the best. See you soon.